Hey guys, it's me. I'm here. And, I keep looking at my recording thing of myself, so I'm just gonna minimize it, but, well, you may have been expecting, if you actually care about my content, some sort of big, ridiculous video for 1,000 subs. And, that was my plan. I was talking to my friends about making something where we pretend to do a prank video, but then it's all weird and it's all edited, and it would have been multiple days of filming and editing. And, it would have been really cool, I think. If I actually did that, it would have been really nice. But this isn't some kind of cop-out. It's not like I just got lazy. I have a lot of stuff going on. But this isn't an apology video, because you didn't know that I was making that, so I don't have anything to apologize for. And I never even really started making it, so it's not like there's any, regret. I'm mostly here because I feel like rather than go through all this work and make this big, ridiculous video with all sorts of crazy acting and editing and some semblance of quality and some comedy that you've probably found from me if you've watched my videos a lot, it's probably a better idea to talk about me a little. And I know that that's such a generic YouTuber thing to do. Oh, I hit some relatively unimportant milestone, so I'm gonna talk about my life and myself, and you guys totally care, right? Right? And unless you're a vlogger, no one cares, right? Like, if Linus from Linus Tech Tips tells you about his life, do you think 3-point-something million people are gonna give that much of a shit? No. Would I? Yeah, I love Linus, but, most people don't really care. That video would get way less views than, does this power supply explode? You know what I'm saying? I probably shouldn't reference things that my viewers probably don't watch, but I digress. I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about me and be on camera without any sort of filming, acting other people, so that I can show you guys who you're subscribing to, because there's, at the time of filming, about 1,003 of you guys, and that's a lot. If you get 1,000 people in the same place, it's hard to fit them in a room. If you took all my subs and tried to get them all to do something together, the police could shut it down. That's pretty cool, And, it's kind of hard to conceptualize 1,000 people because almost everybody has been in a situation where they've been around more than 1,000 people at the same time. But at the same time, it's hard to point out 1,000 people and go, this is 1,000 people. It's either there's this many people, up to maybe 100 or so, and then there's a lot of people. Well, we're 10 times the limit for a lot of people. And that's pretty crazy, Like, shit. I guess what I'm saying is I'm really happy that all you guys care to some extent. I used to think that all my subs were just people who watched one Minecraft video and then clicked subscribe and then never came back. And, those people are still here, I'm sure. If they ever do a clean thing again where they take away fake accounts or inactive accounts, I'm sure I would lose like 100 subs. But, what I'm saying is, there's got to be at least a good chunk of you guys, enough to make a difference, that actually care about my content. And if you care about my content, I figure maybe you'll be interested in some things about me. Now, I don't hide, necessarily, anything about myself or my normal life or the way I would talk about things normally in my videos explicitly. There's nothing where I would normally say this, but then I say this other thing in a video because it's better or funnier or, more appealing. Obviously, videos like my Call of Duty videos and things like that, they're edited commentary. So, of course, you're not getting my genuine play-by-play because most of that's just silence, It's not like I'm sitting there commentating to myself. Okay, maybe I do that, but not as much as I do when I'm filming a video. But, you know, I don't filter myself, necessarily. There's very few things I say completely out of context that are, you know, ridiculous, offensive, not fit for YouTube. And I'm just not like that. Unless someone brings something up. You know, if you're talking about weird porn, I can make a joke about weird porn, but I'm not going to do that on my YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? So there you go. There's a little insight into how, I guess, me and my videos matches up with me in real life. You'll also notice that this, not edited at all. You'll hear me click the stop button at the end of the video, whenever that is. Because, again, that kind of takes away the authenticity, at least for me. And I don't feel like editing. It's 12:22 in the morning. Gross. So let's get some other things out of the way. Ooh, okay, here's a good one. Everybody in all of my videos ever seems to really find it weird that I wear nail polish. I mean, here, you can look at it. My friend at work got me this one. It's quite nice. But everyone seems to think that that's so weird. For one thing, you should never call a guy weird for wearing nail polish. Now, if you know me, the way I just said that sounds weird. Just hold up. You should never call a guy weird for wearing nail polish. You should never call anybody weird for wearing anything or doing anything unless it's like being naked in public, because that is weird and illegal. But, you know, normal things. You shouldn't call someone weird or call it weird for someone to do something that's totally normal if a different person does it within reason. Obviously, I'm not saying, oh, so then white people can say the N-word. That's not the point. What I mean is, if a girl can wear nail polish, then so can anybody else. Who gives a shit? You know what I'm saying? Anyway, did I ever tell you guys that I'm transgender? Did I ever say that? I don't think I did. And I'm laughing because it's been like 2 years. And I don't think I ever said anything explicitly on this channel that would directly say, oh, hey, by the way, I'm not a dude. But I'm not. So, hey, everybody unsub Soul Closet. Because she's not a guy. I mean, I don't know. You probably don't care. But, yeah. So that's a thing. The first thing that people always ask when I tell them that is, so do you like guys or what? And I'm like, because, like, if you say that, right? And I know I'm going on a tangent, but I don't care. This is my video, and if you're here to hear me, then you're here to hear me. Like, do those people just, like, not assume that a guy can be gay? Like, do they know about gay people? If you think that someone who you think is a guy being a transgender woman makes them like guys, then that says that you're more willing to accept someone's, you know, gender identity being different than as assigned than you are someone being gay. And, you know, you should accept both equally and fully. But, you know, I don't know, that never really made sense to me. Because you hear so many people being like, oh, well, there's two genders and whatever's in your pants is how you're born and deal with it, the fucko. You know, it's like, okay. But then they, like, don't get gay people? I don't know. Whatever. If you unsubscribe from me because I'm transgender or gay, because raise his hand, gay as hell, then, you know, that's fine. Thanks for being around for a while. You probably gave me some money by watching my videos. So just live with that. But anyway, so that's a pretty integral part of who I am. Let's see. What else? I really like computers, but you probably knew that. I like games. You probably already knew that. I have really awful wrists. Like almost carpal tunnel. I don't think if I went to a doctor and talked about it that they would call it carpal tunnel, but I am getting close. Which is why I use a trackball mouse. And I would aim the camera down to look at it, but because I don't have the viewfinder up for my recording software, I don't want to move the camera. But my keyboard and trackball do look quite nice right now. I really like keyboards. I listen to a lot of rap because I don't know why I like it, but it's good, I guess. Let's see. Anytime I hear a song by Nash, it makes me sad. I've only ever completed 2 Zelda games despite owning at least 5. I speedrun stuff, but you probably already knew that. I'm a computer science major in a community college near my house. I work at a Six Flags theme park. I used to really hate iPhones by principle, but then I realized they're actually pretty good, and I like iOS and Android almost equally now. This is a cute sweater, but not necessarily on me. Well, I don't really know what else to say other than, thank you. I wouldn't be sitting here rambling for probably 20 minutes or something if it wasn't for 1,000 of you deciding to click subscribe on my YouTube channel and sticking around and watching things and making me feel really great about myself. I gotta say, YouTube is something that I never see myself doing as a, full-time job, although I would take the opportunity if given to me. But it's always been something that I've worked at. And, I've had my channel since 2009. Same one, same name, same everything. And I've been making videos pretty consistently since, 2012. I deleted a lot of them before that, but they weren't content. I was just uploading them to store them, basically, and I deleted those. But, since 2012, I've been trying in various ways to have a YouTube channel that I feel like is successful and growing. But I don't measure that in money, necessarily, although I've been making money off of it. I don't measure that in viewer retention, watch time stuff, but I do look at it, and I appreciate that it's getting better over time. I do really appreciate all the things that you guys do for me, because when I open up the Creator Studio app on my phone and I look at some numbers, some analytics for my channel that are going up or down or whatever, it makes me happy because I'm like, there's enough people that care about things I've made to where you can make significant data points off of it. And that's pretty cool. You don't know what that feels like until it happens. I feel pretty good that if you search on YouTube how to record Steam games, I'm like the 3rd result. That's pretty sweet. I know a tutorial has nothing to do with me as a person, but I still made that. I'm proud of it. And it wouldn't be possible without some of you guys. So basically, wrap this all up. I hope you know a little bit more about me now, and I hope you know a little bit about why I keep making things and why I care about you guys and this YouTube channel. I want you to know that I won't stop making videos unless I absolutely have to. And that, in the last 8 years, YouTube has been a pretty important part of my life, both as a viewer and a creator. And I don't see that stopping for as long as YouTube exists, which is hopefully all of my life. So, thank you. And I'm going to go take off this sweater. You can see the shirt I'm wearing underneath. I was going to go to bed. So I'm going to do that. And I'll see you guys next time.